One sentence made me believe I was unloved. I remember the day my grandparents' car pulled into our driveway. I was so excited I yelled out, "Grams and Pap are here." But before I could run outside, my mother looked at me and said, "What are you so happy for? They're not here to see you. They're here to see your sister and brother. They don't even like you, much less love you." I froze. After that, I never felt excited to see them again. Whenever they came over, I'd just go to my room. I assumed they didn't care about me, so why should I care about them? Years later, I was at my aunt and uncle's house when my cousin started talking about how much she loved our grandparents. I shrugged and said, "Well, that's good, because they don't love me or even like me." My uncle whipped around. "Where did you get that from?" My aunt didn't even hesitate. "Who do you think? Your sister, of course." That's when my uncle told me the truth. My grandparents did love me. They never understood why I avoided them. When my grandfather found out what my mother had told me, he was furious. He cut her out of his will and left the money to me after I turned 18, so she could never touch it. My grandmother sobbed when she learned what my mother had done. She never spoke to her again. Unfortunately, by the time I finally reconnected with my grandmother, we didn't have much time left. A year after I moved out of my mother's house, she passed away from cancer. But that last year, we made the absolute most of it. I will never forget that time in my life.